Imagine lying in your bed, completely defenseless in the dark, while hundreds of microscopic eyes watch you from the shadows, not to hunt you, but to protect you from the invisible horrors crawling right towards your pillow. There's something in the corner of your room right now. You may have walked past it 100 times without really looking. A small patient presence, motionless in its web, watching the world from its chosen position. And your first instinct, almost every single time, is to reach for a tissue, a shoe, or a broom. But what if that instinct is one of the most costly mistakes you could make inside your own home? What if that spider didn't choose your corner by accident? Today, we're going to talk about what science has quietly discovered about the spiders living in your home, and why every single person who has ever killed one may want to rethink that decision entirely. Because the spider in your corner is not a pest, it is a guardian. And once you understand what it is actually doing there, you will never look at it the same way again. Let's start with something that very few people know. Of all the spiders that exist in the world, and there are more than 45,000 known species, the vast majority of them have absolutely no interest in you. They do not hunt you. They do not chase you. They're not waiting for you to fall asleep. That fear, that instinctive revulsion that so many of us feel, is one of the oldest misunderstandings between humans and the natural world. The spider in your corner is not there because it wandered in by accident. Spiders are extraordinarily sensitive to their environment. They detect vibrations, changes in air pressure, humidity, and the invisible movement of microscopic particles that fill every home, every room, every corner of your life. When a spider chooses a specific location, it is making a calculated decision. It sensed something there, something worth staying for. And that something is the thing that should concern you far more than the spider itself. To truly appreciate this, we have to think about what spiders actually eat. Mosquitoes, flies, fleas, cockroach nymphs, clothes moths, dust mites, gnats, ants, the creatures that carry disease, destroy fabric, contaminate food, and bite you and your children while you sleep. A single house spider in a single year can consume hundreds of these insects, and it does this silently, efficiently, for free, in the exact corners and gaps where these insects travel. Your spider is running a highly sophisticated, organic pest control operation inside your home, and you have been trying to shut it down. Every time you spray a chemical or swing a broom, you are opening the door for much worse creatures to thrive. But this is only the beginning of what makes them remarkable. Researchers at universities across Europe and North America have spent years studying the behavior of the most common household spider, the type you are most likely to see in a corner near your ceiling or behind a piece of furniture. And what they found fundamentally changed the way scientists think about spider intelligence. Spiders remember. Not in the way we remember a conversation, but in a way that is arguably more precise. They map their environment. They track prey movements. They adjust the architecture of their webs based on what they have caught before and what they expect to catch next. A spider that has been in the same corner for several weeks has built a highly complex mental picture of that space, the air currents, the insect traffic patterns, the vibrations that mean food is near. They understand the physics of your room better than you do. When you kill that spider and remove its web, you're not just removing an animal. You are erasing weeks of accumulated knowledge, data, and active strategies about the threats inside your own home. You are dismantling a custom-built security system. And there is something even more striking. Certain species of house spiders, particularly those in the genus Tegenaria and the common cellar spider you may know as a daddy longlegs, have been observed by researchers to actively patrol their territories for other spiders, including species that are genuinely dangerous. In areas of North America where brown recluse spiders present a real health risk, the common cellar spider has been documented hunting and killing them. The spider you are afraid of may be the very reason a genuinely harmful spider has not taken up residence in your home. This is the quiet logic of a balanced ecosystem operating inside your walls, completely invisible to you, working around the clock to keep you safe. Now, here is where it gets deeply personal. Many cultures throughout history did not see spiders as pests. They saw them as protectors. In ancient Egypt, the spider was connected to the goddess Neith, the weaver of fate and destiny. In Native American traditions across many nations, Spider-Woman is one of the most powerful and sacred figures, the creator, the teacher, the keeper of wisdom. In West African and Caribbean folklore, Anansi the spider is the holder of all stories, all knowledge. Across Japan, a spider seen in the morning was considered a sign of good fortune and was never to be harmed. These were not superstitions born from ignorance. They were observations passed down across generations from people who lived far closer to the natural world than most of us do today. They noticed something true. Where spiders were welcome, the home felt protected. Fewer people fell ill, food supply lasted longer, and the balance of life was maintained. And now, modern science is beginning to explain why they felt that way. A home without spiders is a home with a massive gap in its natural defense system. The insects that spiders control, mosquitoes especially, are responsible for more human deaths each year than any other animal on the planet. Mosquitoes carry malaria, dengue fever, Zika, West Nile virus, and dozens of other deadly diseases. A spider web in the right location catches mosquitoes before they ever reach you or your family. The web you tore down last Tuesday may have stopped 3 mosquito bites that night. This is not dramatic storytelling. This is raw, unadulterated biology. But perhaps the most fascinating thing about spiders in your home is something that has only recently been studied in depth, the question of why they come inside at all. For a long time, the assumption was simple. Spiders come indoors to escape the cold. But the research tells a more nuanced story. Many house spiders are not outdoor spiders that occasionally wander in. They are a distinct population that has evolved over thousands of years to live alongside humans. They are completely adapted to the warmth, the light cycles, and the specific insects that human habitation creates. In a very real biological sense, your home is their natural habitat. They did not move into your house. In the slow, patient language of evolution, they built their lives around yours. They are your ancient roommates. And there is one more thing. Spiders are extraordinarily sensitive to environmental changes inside a home. Changes in moisture, changes in temperature, an increase in insect activity that you cannot yet see or smell. Pest researchers have noted that a sudden appearance of spiders in a part of your home where you have not seen them before, particularly in basements, kitchens, or near windows, is often one of the earliest signs of a larger pest problem developing somewhere in the structure. The spider is not the problem. The spider is reading the problem and moving toward it to defend the boundary. If you see more spiders than usual, the question to ask is not how to get rid of them. The question is, what dangerous thing are they finding that you haven't noticed yet? So the next time you raise your hand against the spider in the corner, pause. Look at it. Really look at it. That small, still creature has chosen your home. It has mapped your walls. It is hunting things you cannot see. It has been doing this in homes like yours for longer than recorded history. It is not your enemy. It is, in every quiet and practical sense, one of the oldest allies your home has ever had. Leave it there. Watch what it does. And if you have never made peace with the spider in your corner before, perhaps today is the day to start. If a spider has ever surprised you, stayed in one place for weeks, seemed to watch you, or appeared right when you needed a reminder to slow down, tell me about it in the comments below. I read every single one. And if you want to understand the other silent guardians that may already be living in your garden, the next story is one you will not want to miss. Because in the grand design of nature, the creature you spend your whole life running away from might just be the only one standing between you and the real monsters in the dark.